Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the HumoCube channel, and I'm getting around here. Everything is tutorial time, and today I'm going to teach you the best solution to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube right over here, which will help you to solve even faster on your 3x3 Rubik's Cube, no matter you are a beginner solver or a advanced solver as well. So bet you need to watch this video till the end. But before we start this video, don't forget to watch this video. There, see the link above my fingertips, the advanced finger tricks tutorial, or you can get the link in the description as well before coming to learn this best solution right now. So let's get started. So right now I'm going to start off with the cube info first. So I'm going to use three methods, which I name it as good solution, slow solve, and PLL memorization as well. And first of all, I'm going to start with CFOP method, which is the cross, X cross, FOL, OL, and PLL as well. Okay, so the first method I'm going to teach you today is I name it as the good solution, which the good solution for X cross is probably the most important when you start off on solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So, which, first of all, as you can see, this kind of situation, we need to make an X cross in the bottom right. So, as this blue, we got a free bar right here, and we got a orange, green, a second free bar over here, red, white, orange, white as well. So, what we're going to do to get the best solution on this X cross, we determine situation, which, as you can see, if we predict this bar, we put it down, the red will come over here, and if we push the green down, it doesn't cause any cube to move, the X cross cube to move, so we don't care about it first. So if we do the turns right here, we're going to turn this side as well. And what we're going to do afterwards is we push this red cube and double rotate it back and up onwards. Then we push the orange, white to its ori place as well. So we're going to do like this. And we solve the X cross. After we solve the X cross, as you know, we need to solve the F2L as well. So what we're going to do with F2L is we don't use memorization method, which is those FRU and L prime, those stuff. We create our own method, which I created my own as well. So what we're going to do is, first of all, as we're going to determine as what we face on, like if right now we face on the blue color, we're going to start off with the blue color first, but we are not doing the blue color bars, our blue color faces bar. We do the back bars, which is the opposite of blue is the green. So as you can see right here, we got a green, red, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we put it down here, we attach as a bar, and we slide to the back like this without using any memorization method. And afterwards we saw a bar, as you can see, blue, orange, orange, blue, which we need to slide right here. But before that, we saw one more bar, as you can see, it's the green, orange. As I say, we need to do the opposite bars first before coming in to do your face bar, which I'm going to double turns, and we got a bar right here, and just slide back to it already placed. And we got a blue, red, which is like kindly comes over here, do double L, and you got a bar, and slide back. And right now we're going to do the blue as well. Because we got many kinds of OLL methods on it, we got 50 to 52 methods. So that's a lot. If you're lazy to memorize all those methods, that's one more way you can save your time on solving the OLL as well. As this kind of situation, normally we'll do the OLL shortcut, which is the RFU. But if you don't even memorize this method, you can do it as FRU, which is the beginner basics method that you can solve completely the OLL as well as using this one only method. Which I'll do is you do FRU which you'll see this concentration. So you just continuously do 2 times SRU and it comes out this situation. Then you need to use the PLL, which is the PLL. I mean the OLL, which is the 2. I mean is the yeah, is the WF method, which is like this. And you solve the OL as well. Three is the PLL, which is the good solution for a PLL method. Which what I can say for PLL is like this kind of situation, as you know, we need to do the rate cross to the right side and just double turns and solve everything. But what we're going to do with that for a good solution is we need finger trick, which the right side we do like this: F, R, U prime, then we do double turns. But in the last two methods, which is the U prime and double R, we're going to do like this. Within we push the U prime, when we push it on the left, we put our first finger, right hand first finger on the third cube, which is third yellow cube right here. Then we do double rotate like this using our thumb, which it will save much more time than you do it like pushing up and do a regroup stance. Okay, so right now the second method for this tutorial I name it as the slow solve. So what actually it means by the slow solve is we decrease our speed on solving the 3 rule, which means we need to do more practice on it, but we solve it slower, which means we purposely decrease our speed on solving this. Which, as you can see, first of all, we need to do this cross first on our solving, but we solve it slower. I mean, instead you can do like fastly like double turns and everything, but you purposely slow your speed down. And you need to, the purpose that you need to do this is because we need to focus on other stuff, which, as you can see, this bar we slide this in is wrong, right? So we put it right here. And what actually we'll do the next, if you do slow slope, is you will see another bar right here, as normally you won't kind of get attention on this one. So just double turns up and solve this one as well. So afterwards you need to go green side and blue side as well as the F12. So on OL you will differentiate the best part on slow solve. So as this constitution you do FRU, which if you do a turn right here, if you do one more turn, it will comes out the middle finger, which you need to do double rotates it back and do it again, which you need to cost 3 to 2 seconds. But if you do slow solve, when you see this kind of situation, you can double turns, which you memorize. This situation, you need to do double turns like this, and you solve it at the back, and double turns again, and solve the rotation well easier. Okay, so the slow solve on PLL is, as this kind of situation, as you know, orange, I mean red, blue, and you put it on the back, and blue, green, orange, blue, as well as you need to put like this and do doubles TGW, which if you do slow solve, you won't take a regroup again, because you saw that we need to do 2 times, which you can just cut off a regroup on the R and R prime, which you just continuously do the TGW as well. Right now is the last method for this tutorial, which is the PLL memorization, which today I choose a JPEN PLL memorization for you guys, which is the V right over here. Is it V or T? Sorry, I can't memorize the name, but I just call it as PLL. I don't care about it. So as this kind of situation, orange, blue, green, red, as you know, we need to do the shortcut for PLL as well. So what we're gonna memorize this long-term scramble, I mean this long-term method is we're going to use a specific memorization for this as well. Now I'm going to teach you how to memorize this PLL shortcut, this long way PLL shortcut as well. It's very easy. You can learn this in 5 to 10 minutes and you can get used to it with this memorization method. So what we're going to do is R prime, as you know, the method R prime, U prime, F prime, and all those stuff. We're going to memorize this as you do R prime U, R prime U prime. Then remember you need to do a face turn which you memorize as face turn without memorize as Y. So you memorize as face turn. Then you do R prime F prime R2 U prime R prime U R prime F R F double turns, and you do the last part for the PLL. Another method on the PLL memorization as well. So the another method I name it as the bracket method, which is a method for you to get easier to memorize on the PLL formula as well. So what we're going to do with this bracket method, it means by actually is previous and backward. So what it means by previous and backwards is we memorize the previous method, which means we bracket it up, which is we memorize the previous method and we memorize the backwards method, which is the first one and the second one as well. We separate as two parts. Which what we're going to do is, as this kind of method, we do the R, U, R prime, U prime. So we break it out as this first method, and after the face turn, which is the Y, we break it out as the second method, which is we separate as two. So what we're going to do is we do R, we after we memorize the previous one, we practice as the first one first. So we do R, U, R prime, U prime as well, and afterwards we memorize the second part and we do the second part practice, and we climbing continuously using this cube as you just saw. And you turn after the face turn, you do R prime, F prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, U, F, R, F. Then double turns and do the last part as well. So this is all about how to get a better solution on solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube right over here for today. So thank you for watching this video. If you still have any questioning or you want to request a new vibe for next week, don't forget to comment below in this video, or you still can comment in the Human Cuber officially IG account as well. So once again, this is Human Cuber channel and I'm getting around Cube everything. So see you next time. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like this video as well. So see you next time. Ciao.